And it's me. Hello, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Tonight it is our special spring gardening show. And the reason being is, well, the snow is starting to melt. We finally got a big dump of snow not long ago. And this weekend coming up is the Spring Home and Garden Show at the CLE grounds, which kicks off Friday late afternoon, evening, and goes on for Saturday and Sunday. So before you get yourself there, I want you to sit down and relax and enjoy our live show so I can show you what I have available, and maybe you can make some purchases before you get to the show. Maybe you're not going to get there. If you are watching from out of town, remember, orders over $50 I can ship out to you, and otherwise we do have pickup time. So welcome. I'm just going to get into our comment section and see who is saying hello. Oh my goodness, I see my mom. Hey mom, hello. Elsie, you are watching on YouTube. That's a great place to do it, but you're going to miss all the comments. If you get onto Facebook, you can be part of the conversation. But wherever you're most comfortable, yes, you can watch this on live on the Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique Facebook page. You can watch it live or reruns there, but or on the Shop with Diane YouTube channel, or on my personal LinkedIn page. So many places to watch the show. And we have Lydia, who goes by the name of Smokey on Facebook, saying happy spring. And Barb is saying hello, as is Linda and Mary. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day it has been. I have been busy preparing for tonight's show and haven't had a chance to go out and enjoy it, but the temperatures are rising, the sun is shining. It's not really the case for those in southern Ontario or on the East Coast, but if you are watching from there, welcome to you as well. Oh, and Tracy is saying hello. So this is episode 182 of Shop with Diane, a project that I started out of desperation almost 4 years ago at the start of the pandemic. And it has been such a wonderful time getting together with a group of people who I keep describing as a really heart-centered, kind, appreciative, caring, intelligent group of people who interact with one another, build community, and feels like that we're just putting positive energy out into the world and being part of that group. So I'm really honored to be part of your group, your community. So here I am on the North Shore of Lake Superior in my business, Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique, which is right on the east side of the Fort William Gardens. And it seems like there's a game going on tonight, and interesting parking always. So, but I'll be focused here, not outside of what's going on. So welcome to you. So this is a gardening special. And as I was preparing for this, I got a little bit of an itch. I pulled out some soil and put it in some pots. And I realized, oh my gosh, what did I do last fall? Well, so in my story, you may have recognized I have usually beautiful geraniums in the summer months, and it was the fall and I couldn't give them away. So I brought one indoors, and here's what's happened to this one, sort of coming around, but that was an experiment. But then another way to put your geraniums away is actually to pull them out of the dirt and knock all the excess dirt away from the roots and put it in a cardboard box or a paper bag and put it into the fruit cellar or someplace where it's going to be cool and dry. And as I'm preparing for the show, I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. So if you've done that, just here's your notice. You should be pulling out those geraniums. And so when I went to go look at them, oh my gosh. Here's what it looks like. It doesn't look so healthy now, does it? But what you're to do is to clip off part of the top and repot it to the part of the stem is in the ground and keep it really moist. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that this evening or tomorrow, and I'll keep you posted. So I'm getting that gardening itch. And what we also have this evening, we have a draw, and I'll talk to you about that in a moment. And in preparation, was thinking, you know what? There is a volunteer opportunity for you if you don't have a garden, you'd like to learn about gardening, get out in the fresh air if you're here in the Thunder Bay area. One of our longtime customers, Lana Lang, has headed up a group for 26 years. She sort of stepped back this year a little bit, but has been a group of primarily women who have really taken care and grown a beautiful hope and memory garden. It was for the longest time a project of the Canadian Cancer Society, who's no longer here in Thunder Bay, so it's turned over to the Lakehead Conservation Authority, but the volunteers are still doing the gardening. I'm going to put that first up right on the screen because I promised Lana that I would let all of you know that it's the Hope and Memory Garden on the southeast corner of Balmoral and William. If you haven't stopped in there, please stop by, take a look at that. It's a beautiful, along the river, beautiful walkways and all sorts of plants, and there's some sitting benches, a bench that we had built in memory of one of our longtime employees who passed on, and was an avid gardener. If you're interested, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to noon before it gets too hot, but they're going to start around mid-late May. And there's the number. Contact Lana, give her a call. And she says it's just, and I've met a number of these women, lovely group of people. And I would really encourage you, if you would like to help out, they'd sure appreciate the help. And it'd be a chance for you to learn and be along the river, do some beautiful gardening, get some fresh air, and so on. So that was what I wanted to kick off our show, doing a little bit of a broadcast, something for you to look forward to in maybe a month and a half's time. Get out there and do some volunteering, learn about from the master gardeners all about the plants and how to take care of them and so on, and make a great group of people, meet a great group of people. Okay, so is that it? Girl Garden Show happening. My mom's birthday is coming up on the weekend, on Sunday. Happy birthday, Mom. She's a big gardener, a market gardener, vegetables, flowers, and she knows so much. She says she's probably forgot more than I know. So let's start. So product number one this evening is, since we're going to get a little bit of maybe dirt on us, or you want to share your passion, I have just one amazing apron left, and it's all cotton, and you can see it here. It's got a bit of a sense of humor. On the bottom, it says Plant Manager, and it's got 3 generous pockets that are waist level and downwards a bit. If I put this on, it's just sort of mid-thigh length. It's got an adjustable top here and a little pocket going on. It's just a lovely, comfortable apron. You don't have to use it. I know it's a cream color. It's really attractive. You can use it in the kitchen, doing some barbecuing, but you let everybody know who you are. You're the plant manager. Just have one of them. Price is $19.95. If you are interested in it, by all means, just put into the comment section, hey, Diane, I'd love that apron. And after the show, I'll just go and confirm its availability, unless I see it come up on the screen right now, and I can confirm it during the show as well. So if you're watching the replay, don't assume things are gone. Still send me a message. You can phone me, text me, private message me, put a comment in the comment section. But what is my phone number to call or to text? It's 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Okay, so that's product number one. Just have one of those. Make great gifts for yourself or others, or just tell people who's in charge. And this also allows you to put something on before you just step outside and poke around in the dirt, pick some vegetables in the summer months, go and see how the monarch butterfly caterpillars are doing. So, and as my mom has put in there, who I see has joined us now on Facebook, great for picking vegetables in the garden. I love the size of the pocket. So that's product number one. $19.95, just have one of them. Next we have from the same company at $14.95. What I have are two of these. So these are waist aprons or waist belts, and just to wrap around with the big pockets. And again, great for vegetables, great for doing work around the yard or the home. I love big pockets because you pick things up and on way to put things away, and it's amazing just to have those extra pockets. And sadly, many of you are taking, as I do, a cell phone with me off into the garden. Those are the times that we're living in. So two of these in color cream, and price of this is $14.95. Let me know if you're interested. It is called Shop with Diane. Don't be afraid to put those orders in and do a little bit of shopping. Let's see. Next thing we have is a gardening bag from the same company. This time, though, it's in khaki color. It's this really large bag that you can collect vegetables or put into the pockets. Some of your garden gloves or insect repellent, or just take the shopping with you. It's just a really handy, wide open tote bag that makes a statement as well. The price of this was $29.95. I just have a few left at $20 at a clear out. But I did say that there is going to be a prize to give away. And so I'm going to give one of these bags away. And inside the bag, courtesy of my mom, Elsie, who in her travels picked up one of these. And what it is an 8-piece garden apron set with, in it, it has some a pruner to cut things, a narrow trowel, a spray bottle, a broad trowel, some gloves, 3-prong cultivator, and 100 feet of twist tie. And that's going to be included in the prize. So what do you need to do to win our prize for this evening? Maybe I should say you have to buy something, but nah, just keep watching and but please buy something. And put this in together. This is going to be our giveaway prize. What you're going to have to do is in the comment section, put together as one word. You put the number sign, which is called a hashtag, hashtag shop with Diane. And I'll see if I can show you on the screen what that looks like. And if you put that in the comment section, you will qualify. Let me just check something here. And just like that, shop with Diane, and that is going to qualify you. With the program that I use, it keeps track of who is entering. I see we've got one entry already. They've got 2 entries coming in, and let me just see. Let me see. Stop the screen. There we go. I'm back. And hopefully I'll get that working. And we've got entries coming in. Nice prize for tonight's Shop with Diane. Our theme is gardening because this weekend at the CLE, starting late on Friday afternoon, carrying on until Sunday, is going to be the Spring Home and Garden Show, which I checked into to see if I would do a pop-up event, bring the things there. The hours are too long. The price is a little pricey for what I need to do, and so I'm not going to be there. So this is my chance to have you all join in and do a little shopping. And I see we have Anne joining us, and Josie is here with us. Gardening's in the air, as Josie says. It sure is. You can just feel it. And oh my goodness, next Monday, we're not going to be. I'm not located in a part of the world where we are going to get a total solar eclipse. We're so far on the fringes that way, but for those that are, it's going to be quite exciting, I would think, as long as it's not a cloudy day. So I wanted to show you are some of our wonderful solar-powered lanterns that have been very popular, and I know a number of you have already purchased them and have got all sorts of compliments. But if you didn't get the entire collection, here's a chance to add one more to the collection for the summer, or a great item to give away as a gift. So these are two solar lanterns. And what do I mean by a solar lantern? Well, in the top part, let's see, in the top is a solar panel. You can see it there. And there is an on and off switch. So what you do is you put it on and set it into the sun, and the sun is going to charge the batteries. And as soon as it turns dark, what's going to happen is a light inside goes off, and then it throws a beautiful, beautiful shadow. And in this case, it's going to be kind of a blue lantern, but there is the shadow that it throws. Absolutely gorgeous. I just have 3 remaining in blue, and the price of this is $32.95, and I have 8 or 9 in the bronze color, which I think is possibly my favorite. And let's see, throwing that as the shadow. Isn't that gorgeous? $32.95. And here's something that Debbie's adding. Thank you, Debbie. She has these in her south window, and they light up every night. Isn't that beautiful? I know a number of you have, and I know, Lydia, you're watching the show tonight, and she was mentioning, I think it was last summer, that out at the lake, the power went off. So what she did is, during the night, she brought all of her lanterns indoors and created this magical environment. Oh my gosh, how amazing is that? So $32.95, and we have these black shadow caster. I'm calling these the black ones because the outside is painted black. Okay, so if you are wanting to order them, let me know, and let me know if you'd like it in the color bronze or in the blue color. Next item that I have, oh, this is a beauty. This is about the size of a baseball, and it could either be hung up or set down. And it too has the solar panel on top. And if I've got a picture, I think I'm going to show you. Let me put that up on the screen. Look at that. So that is how it lights up. It's $49.95. It's a metal coated painted globe with the, let me just take that away, and $49.95, making really great wedding gifts, anniversary gifts, birthday gifts, just because gifts. And it's here on Shop with Diane. Welcome to those who are just joining us. This is episode 182 of a show that happens most weeks in the past 4 years where we get together. I get to show you things that I have available for purchase. If you're interested in making a purchase, please speak up in the comment section and say, hey, Diane, I'd like to order the globe-shaped lantern, or call it the shadow lantern, or the round lantern. And what I will do is just Nadine is going to take one for Mother's Day. Thank you, Nadine. Good thought. Think of your mothers, or if you're a mother, get those kids to suggest one of the to come by and pick one of these up. When are you going to come by to pick it up? I'll put up the times that I will be here. It'll be tomorrow and Saturday and Monday from 11 to 1. And then you can see by the schedule, it's going to be on Sunday the 28th. I'm going to do a pop-up at the Delta Hotel, where there's over 55 vendors who will be set up there. And it's a fundraising effort on behalf of the Heimers Fair. So they're doing the Heimers Fair Spring Market on the 28th at the Delta Hotel. And I'll be there with some garden gifts and, of course, our MSM pain relief products as well. And yes, if you are just joining us, welcome. And as Mary has put, I'll put that up on the screen. If you'd like to qualify for our draw, what you need to do is in the comment section, put hashtag shop with Diane, and that'll qualify you for the draw, which I'll do at the end of the show for a gardening bag full of some goodies that will help you dig around in the soil. So let's keep going. What we have next is, so I have maybe about 4 or 5 of these in stock. Now that Nadine's going to take one, I have one fewer. Thank you to Nadine. And what we have next is just, I have 2 of these actually. So it's, I'm not sure what that shape is. I should have looked it up. It's kind of, to me, it's almost like a cone that's been partially cut. If somebody knows the name of that, quick, Google it. And solar powered lantern. And what is this going to look when lit up? Oh my gosh. Let me show you. That's it. So you can see it kind of gets, because of the intricate pattern on the walls of this and the shadow, it gets thrown, it kind of all gets mixed together. Just have 2 of those remaining at $39.95. Is that beautiful? So what do we call this? Let's call it the bronze shadow caster. We can clarify that, but the bronze one, it's kind of got like a shell graphic design on it, kind of bronze color-ish. Some of these things don't really have names, and we just have to be creative. So what do we have next is, one of my all-time favorites. Oh my gosh, look at this. So solar powered on top, and what happens is there are these wires that go to each of these balls, and it's crackle tempered glass. They're really quite heavy, and you turn it on, let it get charged, and at night when it gets dark, it lights up again. And I have a video that shows it as well. Let me show you that. Here we go. One of the lights here, it's going to be changing. So they change. They're really quite beautiful. And Barb is going to take the bronze fancy shadow caster. Perfect. So I have one of those remaining. Thank you. And Debbie has a collection going of these. She knows good stuff. Here's what she has to say. That one is so gorgeous, hanging from a black rod in her computer room. Looks so pretty at night. Oh my goodness, if we're just creating, we think they're gardening gifts, but what we're hearing is they're also, people are enjoying them 12 months of the year, bringing them indoors as well. And as Linda says, she has one as well, and it's lovely. So if you don't have one, get yourself one. But if you have one and you know how amazing it is, gift giving is pretty easy. That is an answer to gift giving. And as Barb has one and she loves it as well. Those are great testimonies. So weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, Mother's Day coming up, all sorts of occasions. Let's see, next thing that we have is, yeah. I know we've seen a number of these things in the past. If you watch our show regularly, there are people that have never watched the show before. It's all new to them, but also it's just part of getting into the mood of spring and summer and so on. So another shadow caster in this, not shadow caster, a solar powered, in this case, color changing butterfly mobile. And the price of this one for the butterfly mobile was $32.95, and I'm clearing those out for $20. So if you'd like one of these, it comes really nice in a small compact box. A lovely gift, great hostess gift. You're going to somebody's barbecue, invited to somebody's camp, you'd like to give a gift, a prize for an event that you might be hosting. I think that would be a really well-priced and well-received gift for just about everyone, whether they live, whether they're gardening or not. As you heard, you can bring it indoors. And let's keep going on Shop with Diane. April 4th it is here. And if you're watching the replay, welcome. Get your orders in as well. And if you're watching us live, nice to have you live. Everybody loves it when people comment, share a joke, or ask a question. If you have a particular question you'd like me to try to answer, as long as it's not a difficult math or physics question, I'll do my best to answer it. So let's, so that was the butterfly one, and it was a little bit scary. We had really very, very little precipitation, no snow until a short while ago. And then we got a really big, big dump of snow, which added to the moisture that we need in our soil and the rivers and lakes and so on. And that was great to see. So hopefully we'll have some more rain on its way through the summer at the right time. Last summer was so incredibly dry that I've already heard from a few people really quite discouraged, and I kind of was as well, because all that watering that was required. And, Mother Nature, who we depend on so much, seemed to have been taking a holiday from watering naturally our lawn, our gardens. And but hopefully we get to measure some rain next summer, or this summer coming up. So we have this beautiful little hummingbird rain gauge that has a removable cylinder there that you can use it as a vase if you wanted to pop a flower in there. Otherwise, measure the rain, and or that could just be by itself as a little decor. People do love hummingbirds, is what I've discovered. They're absolutely so beautiful, and their wings just move so quickly, and their hearts beat so quickly, and they're really quite amazing. So soon, when it gets a little warmer, can get those hummingbird feeders out and watch Mother Nature at her finest. So these rain gauges were usually $19.95. I have a few left at $10. So if you like the hummingbird rain gauge, just $10, let me know. And I see Anne Marie is going to take the butterfly lights. Thank you, Anne Marie. That's how it's done, everybody, on Shop with Diane, episode 183. Okay, we're talking hummingbirds. This is tried and true, and I get so many comments from all of you who have purchased these in the past, and you see them in the store, and the stories that I hear, how much joy they are bringing everyone, men and women, are just speaking up and saying how terrific they are. Again, this too is solar powered. It's charging the batteries. We have wires coming down, and then the hummingbirds on this mobile will change color at night. So indoors, outdoors, price of these are $36.95. So let me know if that'll help you. They're not going to be big clear outs on the spring, summer stuff that's in season. What I'm seeing is it's really hard to find nice things. Prices have just escalated, and I'm still keeping those prices down to reasonable prices. So remember, shop with Diane, everyone. Okay, how's everybody doing? Our numbers are pretty good considering that it is a beautiful evening here on the North Shore of Lake Superior. And I do appreciate that people have made time to join us. Last week, I think, or a couple weeks ago, we had Barb joining us while she was on vacation in Hawaii. I wonder if there's anybody else who's visiting us from parts far away. If so, let us know. It always makes it a lot of fun. Okay, what do we have next? Okay. We have, this is beautiful. I wish you could see this outdoors when the wind is blowing, which I've set up in the past. And this is from a company called Evergreen, who at the gift shows is known as a really quality company. They make outdoor flags and windsocks and so on. What this will do, though, it is going to, with its solar charger, yeah, this gets solar powered, and inside, I don't know if you can see, inside there, there's a bit of a light, and when it lights up, I'll show you what that looks like. It's not nearly as magnificent in the picture as it is in real life. So where the fireflies are, it's going to shine brighter at night. But when the wind's blowing day or night, it's going to be just beautiful. You can see that it takes 6 hours of direct light to charge, and it lasts 6 hours after fully charged. So that's the Firefly windsock at $44.95. Aren't these great gifts to give, or things to just to cheer you as you enjoy the warmer months ahead and start prepping for it? Let's see. What do we have next? And thank you, Barb, who's going to take a hummingbird rain gauge, as will Nadine. Terrific. Appreciate it, ladies. Next thing we have is, you heard me, I'm going to need to take some of the geraniums that I wintered by putting in a cardboard box and just pull them out of the basement today. And if you missed the earlier part of the show, I read that there's a couple of ways to winter geraniums. One is you can bring the pot inside and try to put it in a sunny window. Or the other thing is knock all the dirt off and put it into a brown paper bag or into a cardboard box in a cool, dry spot, and just let it spend the winter that way. What I'm to do as I read is to sort of cut this off, maybe about to that level, and bury it in the dirt. The stems part way down, just where there would have normally have been a leaf coming out. You can trim the roots a little bit if need be, and just keep the soil very, very moist. And we'll see. And in a month's time, I'm going to pull it out and show you whether I killed it through the winter, or or whether I have a new geranium started, which would be really quite amazing. Because I was doing the show, I was thinking, oh, I forgot all about it. So if you have tried to winter your geraniums that way, just a reminder, go get them now and start planting. And let's keep going. And my mom is watching. Mom, I think you've got some to pull out of the basement. Maybe on the weekend we can get that going. Next thing we have is, so I said pots. We're going to pot things. So I have a series of pots. These are lovely, lovely pots. There are 4 different styles. They are $14.95 each, or you can get the whole set for $48. So these are cement pots. Aren't these lovely? So we've got one style, this one. And it's not just for putting plants in. With this lovely look, they could be a collector of anything you want to put in them, or just leave them empty and use it as part of a home decor. But we have these 4, and you just put a little plant in there. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So if you would like any one of those, let me know. You can see those are the 4 different styles to them. And as I said, they're $14.95 each, or a set of 4 for $48. Okay, and then I do have as well some larger pots that people really do love. They're larger cement pots in 2 different colorways. This sort of like a clay color with some gold highlight in how it's been finished off. It's on 3 legs with little rubber pads so it doesn't scratch anything. Just put a wreath around there and it creates a beautiful centerpiece. Put plants in there. A potted plant could fit in there, or grow plant. It doesn't have any holes in the bottom, so doesn't have any drainage holes, but I have that style and this style available. The price of these are $44.95. So if you would like either of the larger pots, pot number 1 or pot number 2, or both of them, or 2 of 1 or 2 of 2, please let me know, and I'll be happy to set those aside. And then either confirming during our live show, or if you are interested because you are watching afterwards, leave me a comment in the comment section, or phone me or text me. The number to phone me or text me at, once again, is 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Our pickup times I'm going to put up on the screen for us to take a look at. The times there are tomorrow, Saturday, and Monday, 11 to 1. And if I've got lots of projects going on, trying to keep my pickup times to those times. But if it is an emergency and it just can't be done, I'll do my best to accommodate meet up here at the store for you. And if you are watching from downtown, welcome to you. Remember, orders over $50, I'd be happy to take them over to the post office and mail them out to you as well. Let's see. So let's keep going. Who do we have in the comment section? Just a reminder, everyone, as well, that if you haven't already, you're going to want to enter our draw for this great cotton big tote bag. It says Plant Manager. It's got some great pockets on the outside, and inside it's got, courtesy of my mom, who's doing a little spring cleaning. She has a garden apron set that she's donated for this evening, and you can see it comes with the tools there as well. So that is inside the bag. The bags are available for purchase at $28.95. How is it that you enter the draw? Let me just put up on the screen. It takes me a moment to show you what it looks like, and we should have a we just one moment here. Oh, Share the screen. Here we go. You need to put in the comment section hashtag shop with Diane, and you can see that 10 of you have done that already, and the rest of you need to do that. So please do if you're interested in winning the prize. And okay, so let's keep going. I'd like to see some more entries into the draw. Just hashtag, which is the number sign, shop with Diane to qualify. I'll do that draw at the end of the show. So we've shown you some gardening aprons and solar-powered shadow casters and lanterns to put in your garden, mobiles, windsocks, some pots. And what else do we have to show you? One thing, I just looked in the comment section. Lydia, I think you put the @ sign in front of your entry, and I don't think it's going to qualify. If you could do it one more time, I think it'll work. So thank you, Shelley. Hello, Shelley. You've got some things to pick up here, Shelley, and Tammy as well, and a few of the others that are watching tonight. You have some items here, and I'd love if you come by and pick those up. Our pickup times, I'll just put up again, are, did I put that up recently? Friday, Saturday, Monday, 11 to 1. Okay, let's just keep, okay, good job, Lydia. So when you get out into the garden, there's bugs. There's bugs sometimes. Yeah, why am I slapping myself? Oh my gosh, here on the North Shore of Lake Superior in the boreal forest, don't be surprised if, depending where your camper cottage is, you might be getting black flies. Those are nasty. Mosquitoes, don't like them. All sorts of other insects and ticks. And whether you're hiking or whatever it is you're doing, you're going to keep yourself from being stung out there. So what I have is still have some remaining, what I think is the best insect repellent that is available on the market today. And it's DEET has been tested as the most effective insect repellent. But the problem with DEET is that it's carcinogenic. It has ingredients in it that are cancer causing. It's not recommended for children, the use by children, and it melts plastic. Not nasty, it's nasty, but maybe not as nasty as getting Lyme disease or what have you. So let's see, but this is not DEET, and it is tested to be as effective as DEET. It was developed in Germany by the Bayer company. It first got approval in Europe and more recently in North America, and the active ingredient is acaridin. And what I love about this is one spray, and if you're going to put on your face, you don't close your mouth and close your eyes and spray yourself. No, what you do is spray it on your hand and then wipe it where it belongs, then wash your hands. But you can spray it on the rest of your body. It is suitable for the use by children as well. One spray will be sufficient coverage for 12 hours from mosquitoes and ticks and no-see-ums, those kinds of bugs, horse flies. But if it is black flies, nasty black flies, you may need to reapply it after 10 hours. I think after 10 hours, you can come inside and forget the bug spray. Oh, and Shelley is just saying she's just back from Mexico and she'll be by soon. That would be wonderful. If some of you have been joining us from where you've been vacationing south this winter, it's been such a treat to have you join us. So it'll be great to see you. Is it effective on pets is a question that's being asked. Very good question. And I will do a little research into that and see if it is. Do pets lick this off of them? Well, cats definitely not, but dogs, I'm not so sure, Shelley. I know some people have taken like a tick collar is more of just around their neck on the collar. So I'm a little doubtful, but I will check further into that. And let's see, as Josie has found out, it's a good quality bug repellent. Thank you, Josie. And the price of the canister is $22.95. Past summers we were sold out. I don't have an excessive amount remaining in stock. So if you'd like to get it, I know I appreciate those of you a couple weeks ago who placed your orders, but I'm not sure once we're sold out whether I'll be getting any more. So get stocked up. Okay, now there is another product here from Ben's, and this does have DEET in it. As you can see in the yellow box there, it says DEET. And so it is incredibly effective. The one thing that makes this really unique is what I like is it comes in little packages. It's a wipe. And so you just take a couple of them. You can have them in your pack, your purse, your vehicle. When you're traveling, you don't need to take the whole canister with you. If you do need bug spray, it's in a wipe form, so you can just apply it that way. There are 12 wipes in a box of this, and the price of this is $12.95. So just a really convenient way to have your bug spray with you, whether you're attending somebody's barbecue or and don't want to show up with the can, or wherever you're going this summer or traveling, something terrific. So Shelley, thank you. You're going to take a can of the tick repellent, and Anne-Marie, I'm not sure if I read your message. Are you interested in the Ben's tick repellent, the canister, or the Ben's wipes? If you could just clarify that for me, I'll be happy to set aside whatever you'd like and on tonight's show. Very much appreciate that. Okay, so now if you don't want to use anything on your skin and you want to protect yourself from the bugs, well, you've got a couple of options. That's to cover yourself, long pants and long sleeves, and but you need to cover your face somehow. So how can we do that? Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. She's going to take a can. Thank you for clarifying that. So what we can do is get you into a bug jacket and mitts. And this is something that is very compact. The pocket that it comes in, the packaging that it comes in, actually turns into a bit of a pocket for the jacket. But it's made out of this very, very fine mesh. So fine that no seams, the really tiny ones, can't get through there. And it's colored black because it's easier to see through black yourself. And I'm not going to put it on this evening because I'm being careful about the time. But over your head, how do you get in there? There is a zippered part. So if I did put this on, it would be a hood almost, and I could zip myself into there. So I can come out and eat and do whatever I need to. And it also comes with a couple of mittens as well to keep your hands protected. So they're here somewhere, the mittens. So the price of a bug jacket, they come in two sizes. One is small, medium. So for small, medium size adults, and the price of that is $39.95. If you're a large, extra large adult, we have one of those for you as well, and it too is $39.95. So if you'd like a bug jacket, let me know. And again, bug repellent is going out the door. I see Tracy has an order for tick spray. Fantastic. So that'll help you stay in your garden, whether you're picking raspberries or doing strawberry picking, doing, who knows what we're going to face out there with the mild winter we've had. Insects, we're seeing insects that we generally haven't in the past. And this climate change thing is serious. It's serious. And Mother Nature is telling us something. Just be kinder to each other and to the environment. And my view has always been, by fewer things, a better quality. And they don't need to be replaced all the time. Let's see. So, and thank you. Shelley's going to take a box of Ben's wipes as well. With all the traveling you do, Shelley, makes good sense. So let's see. Now, if you don't need your whole body covered, that would be great if you're wearing a tank top or a sleeveless top because it's hot and you want to have that jacket covering you. But say you're wearing long sleeves already and it's just your head. Well, for that, what we have is somewhere. Well, we have a head net, and it comes packaged in a orange, nice little stuff sack. And when I open the stuff sack, comes out this. So it's from the same company, Ben's, who makes the jackets, but there are head nets as well out of that same black netting. And it reminds me, I was at the Health and Wellness Expo at the 55 Plus Center a few weeks ago, and a gentleman who has worked in, he's retired now, but he's worked outdoors his entire career. When he saw the head nets, he said, those are fantastic, but he has a suggestion to improve them. And I'm going to share that with you tonight. So they're great for wearing over a ball cap. So I've got my ball cap here, folks. And what you would do is put this on over top, because on top it's sort of got an elasticized part here. So this will go over the crown of the cap. Let me do that. And it comes down like this. So it's off my face. I can see. It's V-shaped here, so it allows you to put it on inside your shirt, so it's not going to have the bugs get onto your neck. And what he suggested, though, which was really interesting, he said, so it doesn't ever ride up. What he did on his, except I'm not sure, his was quite different. I bet his had more extension on either side, like it came over his shoulders more. But what he did is he said he had, his must have been, his was a bit different, that he sewed elastic from the front to the back. So he sort of got into it and it wasn't riding up. But I think this is a better design than maybe what he experienced in the past. So what a great way to keep the bugs off your face and you don't have to deal with them, and you don't have to have the repellent on. Or maybe you don't want to put the repellent all over your face, just on your arms and your legs and your body, and keep your face clear that way. So I just have, I think, maybe 3 of the head nets left. If that interests you, let me know. Just put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to get that together. We also have, it's not just the bugs out there. The sun is pretty intense. It is far more intense than when I was a teenager. Do you remember, if you're around my age, where you try to get out in the sun, and you would put on baby oil just to help you get a tan happening, because it took forever. Well, you would never do that now, and you just know if you're out there for any length of time, you're burning. But my gosh, if you put baby oil on and went out there, you'd come looking like a French fry in minutes. So we don't want you to be doing that. So we need to keep you protected as you're gardening from the sun. I've spoken about these on many shows in the past. We have the Outdoor Research Oasis sombrero hats that people absolutely love. And what's to love about them? A lot. They come in a variety of colors. It's UPF, which is the sun protection factor, UPF 50 plus. Canadian Cancer Society says 30 plus is very good, 50 plus is excellent. These hats are lightweight, durable, quick drying. You can wash them by hand. It's longer at the back than in the front, so protecting the back of your neck. In the inside here, the headband is a wicking fabric that will wick moisture quickly, that creates a cooling effect for you. The underside is dark gray, which means when you're wearing this out on the water, the sun's rays come down and hit the water. They reflect back up. If it was a light color, it'd reflect into your eyes. But because it's gray, it's absorbed, so you don't have to worry about that. It's got a chin strap that can be secure, or it is removable if you wish. On the reverse, there is a toggle to, if it's not just the right size, you can cinch it up just a little bit by pulling that toggle. They come in 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. 80% of what I sell is a medium size. If you've got a little smaller head, have trouble finding hats, you'd probably need the small. The small is the same size as the children's large. So if there's a young maybe a young teen, that would be a suitable choice, the small one. They also float because the brim inside is foam, so it's going to float in the water, which is fantastic. And I usually miss one thing. As I said, come in multiple colors. And oh, I know what I forgot. One of the best things, because I usually do not look good in hats, and people say, oh, that's not true, Diane. In fact, it is, because if I put most hats on, after having said that, people snicker and say you're right. But these hats, why we do so very well with them, is they don't look bad on me. And if they don't look bad on me, they don't look bad on most people. So I've got myself a couple myself, and I know a number of you do as well, in a variety of colors. As I said, you can do up the chin strap if it's windy. If you don't want the chin strap, I just put it behind me like that and carry on. So let's keep ourselves protected from the sun when you're gardening, when you're out at a concert, outdoor concert, or enjoying just time outdoors. And as Anne says, she loves her purple hat, and she finds it to be really cool to wear. Yeah, it's like you're almost under a shade tree, isn't it, when you can break the sun's rays that way and be shaded. So I'm glad you're enjoying your hat. The other thing is from Outdoor Research, which offers, that hat is by Outdoor Research, infinite warranty. It's the only brand that I'm aware of in the outdoor industry. As long as you have the receipt, it is covered forever, and a great company to deal with. It's when they offer that type of warranty, it's actually a testament to how good the quality the product is. So those hats are $55. If you're interested in them, come by during our pickup times. I'll put those times up back onto the screen. Friday, Saturday, Monday, 11 to 1. Come by, see what we've got in stock. Take a look in the mirror to see what you look like, and maybe you want a couple of them, as I know many of you already do. So that's at least protecting our face and maybe the back of our neck and so on. But for the rest of our upper body, what I have to show you is from Outdoor Research. And we have a hooded sun protective shirt that depending on the color, the different information they provide, I'm going to say it's 30 plus sunscreen protection, which is very good in this case. These are nylon hooded shirts in women's sizes, and in the blue color. It's interesting what it does to the lighting in here. When I put, so in the blue color, I have it in size medium, large, and extra large. For me, an extra large, I usually wear a women's size 14 top on top. Extra large is loose and roomy. If I wanted a fitted style to it, and I'm not really sure which one I would want, I would take the large. So I have this in medium, large, and extra large in the blue. In the silver gray, I have small, medium, large, and extra large. And in this beautiful lavender, I just have it in medium. What it's made out of is nylon. Nylon is extremely durable, and it has spandex in it, so it's a stretch fabric. It has a hood that is done up. It has a hood to cover your head and give you good coverage that way. Great if you're kayaking, just in the sun too much. Maybe with this you may not need so much of the hat, although the hat does protect your face as well. It has a zippered side pocket, and inside that large zippered side pocket, it also has a spot that you can attach your keys to, a little loop. Yeah, look in your pocket. Sometimes you'll see that there's these little added features, but you could also take the pocket, put the entire shirt inside the pocket as a little stowaway bag. The price on these, if you go online, you'll see this summer they're up to $120. Our price is $109.95. So again, if you'd like a sun protective shirt, and here's a great testimony. Shelley, who is such an adventurous gal, who has climbed Kilimanjaro, she scuba dives, she does everything to seize life as a retired nurse or semi-retired nurse. Kayaks, does it all. She has one of these shirts, and it's been all over for the globe with her, and it still looks brand new. Thank you, Shelley, for that. Testament to wear this stuff hard. It is designed to be used, but also it's stylish enough that you can wear it as a casual piece when you're traveling and just about town or in the backyard. Just wear this stuff hard. And let's see. And we also have another thing that here it is. If you're getting too hot because we're dressing you up too much, we have cooling neckties. We have these. Just have two left with the sunflower pattern, by the way, but what we have are a variety of other colors of heat guards, cooling neckties, made in Canada. They are a tubular piece of fabric that inside, from this point to this point, are polyacrylamide crystals that if you soak in water for about 15 minutes, they swell up, absorbing the water. And you put this around your neck where your veins are very close to the surface of your skin. And as the moisture, the water evaporates, there's a natural cooling effect. So it cools the blood as it's going to your head. So it brings down your temperature. And then preserves your energy, but not just for those that are working or playing in the heat. And that could be indoors or outdoors, because people are wearing this working in hot kitchens and laundry rooms, at the hospital when they're completely wearing their protective gear and they're just getting overheated. People with hot flashes, MS patients, people with fevers, find this to be fantastic. But it's cool. What you do is it'll stay damp all day. You could put it in the fridge or freezer for a little extra jolt, but the next day just soak it again. It doesn't need to be soaked quite as long the next day as it rehydrates. When you don't need it any longer, then just let it dry out completely. We don't know what kind of summer we have ahead of us. We kind of missed the heat wave that most of Canada was experiencing last summer. This summer, if we get that heat wave, these are going to be, will be sold out, and I'll be happy. But don't be struggling with the heat. And they make great gifts for anyone who's a guest at your barbecue, or a son or daughter, grandchildren. And let's see. As Josie is encouraging, she says, buy the neckties in multiples. They are fabulous. Thank you. And Anne is talking about how great the shirts are because she has one too. Thank you for that. So buy these in multiple, come by the store, choose the patterns that you would like. The price of these are $12.95. And finally, because where time is ticking, is yes, my mom, going to talk about MSM pain relief products before we do our draw. So if you haven't yet entered our draw, the entry code is in the comment section. And I see we have some new people joining us. So I'll put that up on the screen right now and show people that what you need to do, everyone, is in the comment section, put hashtag shop with Diane as one word. That hashtag is like the number sign. And let me see, I'm going to remove that. And there we go, I'm back there. So just get your entry in, because I see we have 14 people entered, but there's 25 people watching the show live at this particular moment. That means a number of you have not got your entry in, and the prize is awesome. So let me see. And okay, Terry's got your entry in now. Shelley says she also travels with the neckties, that they're that awesome. So you don't need to bring with you many things, just the right things, fewer things of better quality that really work. And I think we're showing you a bunch of those this evening. So the MSM products that we started to carry last fall, oh my gosh, what are these? It's the most effective all natural pain relief lotion that works on painful tendons, ligaments, muscles, and joints. Those of people that are suffering from arthritis and carpal tunnel and restless leg and trigger finger, back pain. Oh my goodness, just name the ailments, as long as it's not nerve related, but it's muscles, ligaments, tendons, and joints. There's just a light lotion that you take a small amount. Say you've got, and I've noticed a number of you seem to have this joint here causing lots of pain, or in your hands. Just apply a small amount on it. Don't need to massage it in, just a little bit, apply it and wait. And for most people, under 5 minutes, the pain is gone. You may need a number of applications. As my mom has found out, after suffering from arthritis in her hands that were extremely painful for years, after applying this, she no longer has the pain in her hands. Unbelievable. So it's all natural. It doesn't interact with other medications. It's suitable for adults, teens, children over 2. And was one customer discovered too, if it's a deep-seated pain, it may take more than a few minutes. In case, it may take a couple of hours, but eventually it's going to find its way of relieving that pain. And I just got a call before the show, and I had to say to the gentleman, David, I can't talk so long because I've got to get ready for the show. But he has bought a couple of bottles, once for himself, where he was at Intercity Shopping Center. I spoke to him. He tried it on the spot. It worked. He bought it. Then he shared some of it with older gentleman who I believe he was in mining previously, and he was all broken up. And what he did is gave him some to try, and it did wonders. So he came and got him a bottle. Today he said he was at work, and there's an older gentleman. He was operating some heavy equipment, but he noticed from away a distance that he was suffering with a really bad neck. He looked like he was in considerable pain, and he went over to the gentleman and said, "Hey, just put this on your neck. Just put a little bit. Just put it. You don't have to massage it in. Just apply it. 5 minutes. It's all it's going to take. I got to go and take care of something. When I come back, I want to see if it worked." He came back, and this older gentleman has said, "Oh my God, what was that stuff? I need a bottle." And so David will be by on Saturday to come and pick up another bottle for that gentleman. He said, and the gentleman said his wife has all sorts of ailments and so on. You can see how this works. If you got some, just be dishing this out more freely than you would a Tylenol or an Advil, and help people, because not all the other pain relief medications are working for people, and they're not as effective necessarily, and they do have some interactions and some. So what we also have, what I made up, is all the information that I've learned about. I've assembled on a sheet. If you don't have the sheet, just come by and pick it up. I'd like to now sell a bottle of this lotion and give you some of, or give you a sheet. Price of this 100 milliliters is $38, and 220 milliliters is $59 for a bottle. I have a few bottles heading out to the West Coast. A customer who has tried it out there, who's just ordered more as well because it works so well. But if you prefer after gardening to soak in the tub, well, by all means do that, because we also have MSM bath soak, which has MSM, the active ingredient in it, that plus all sorts of salts and minerals that are going to help soothe the pain. And let's see, and we also have so $5 for a bath of soak, and that's probably for 1 or 2 baths, enough for that, or a larger quantity for $25. That's a way to really cap off the, well, you could also have a cocktail bomb that we have to cap off a busy day in the garden, but soaking in the tub sounds pretty good too. So we're getting more people getting their entries in, Sherry. I'm going to put it up on the screen one more time for the folks that are trying to get their entries in at the last moment. It's going to have to be typed in exactly as I show you here. Hashtag shop with Diane as one word. If you could get it in like that, that's going to be really terrific. And I'll just give you a moment longer. So that is going to be our show before the draw. And I'm just going to put up one more time our pickup times. If you want to come and try a hat, a shirt, pick out a color of the cooling ties, would like to sample the, right here on the spot, the MSM lotion and see if it's going to work. Bring your achy body over and give it a try. And let me see. Denise is going to come by for a bottle. Fantastic. And Anne says a bath soak is amazing and helps her sleep like a baby. Fantastic. And let me just remove that. I see some entries coming in. Thank you, Sherry. So pickup times you know about. You're going to come by. I'm not sure that I'm going to do a full show next Thursday night. I'm really trying to get MSM products into sporting goods stores across Canada, because I've convinced Trish to let me be the exclusive sales rep for this product for sporting goods stores across Canada. And I'm reaching out to stores. There are stores that sell pickleball equipment. There's a number of pickleball stores. So I thought that's a pretty good place to start. And Thank you. Sherry's going to get a bottle of pain relief lotion. Fantastic. So stay tuned. If I'm not going to do a full show on Thursday, I'll pop by, give you an update. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring in a guest or something. But just just need a little breathing space, and maybe you do as well. So let me get. Okay, Sherry, I'll get 2 bottles. Sounds great. Big or small, I got it all in stock because I know this stuff is popular and I don't want to hold anybody up from getting that pain relief. So let me see. How do I do the draw? I am going to share my screen with this. Okay. And I'm going to do the draw. See 20 entries. And drum roll, please. Who is going to be our winner tonight? Is going to be Anne Rose. Woohoo! Good job, Anne. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Anne. Oh, right. It must have been because you were putting in those comments about some of the products that you've had, and the universe has gifted you that. So congratulations to you, Anne. And listen, that is going to wrap up tonight's show. I so appreciate you taking the time to join me. What I like to do at the end of the show now is just at the end, if you missed the very beginning, I usually have a video at the start of the show with some music going, and I'm going to play that again on the way out of the show, but then feeding in your comments. So if you want to just sit back and enjoy my oh my God, why is it Pachelbel? One of my favorite pieces of music of all time is in this video, and I'm going to put up the comments as we sign off. So thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with us. You've have kept me going in spirit and paying a few bills along the way for the last 4 years through the Shop with Diane show, and a number of you have been kind enough to say that I've helped you keep going as well. I just love this community, and we are on a path that I don't know where it's taking us, but it's a lovely path to be on. So good night, everyone, and I'll see you. Pop by next Thursday evening. It may not be a shopping show, but just pop by and just to say hello. Good night. Let me get this music. Good night, everyone. Stay well.